Hey guys, okay, so the next thing I want to talk to you about is just the old school idea or something that actually was how information was passed around during the French Revolution, okay, and how it is relevant today. So essentially they use a lot of pamphlets, okay, it was called the pamphlet war. And a lot of people, there was actually a monopoly on pamphlets, but that's another story. The point being that everyone at home, though, could make their own pamphlets as well. Okay, so what would happen is it's kind of like a newspaper or whatever, but these people pass pamphlets around, and it would have whatever particular issue they wanted to portray, and whatever slogans or whatever poetry. You know, whatever set of ideas. So, you know, basically that was how information was spread in a medium-wise to the masses. Okay, people would just make these pamphlets. Okay, and you know, you may see it around today. Even people who, you know, they're promoting some religion or some idea, and they'll have pamphlets to give out. Some actually do not. They definitely will not. But anyway, the point being. What is the principle behind a pamphlet? Well, it's a medium of exchange in which one idea can be passed between multiple people without having to have one person tell multiple people, like at multiple different times. So basically you pass a pamphlet, someone else can pass that to someone else, someone else can pass that to someone else, someone else can pass that to someone else. Okay, there are plenty of modern day equivalents of it. We have the internet, any basic internet idea. I mean, we could use USBs. You know, they pass ideas around as well. We can use basically anything. I mean, there's no limit to what we use. The point being, mediums, okay? So you've got to acknowledge a different public medium. You've got to acknowledge that, yes, you can use pamphlets, you can use whatever you want, and it's going to pass the information between the people, right? The next thing that you can, or that I was going to talk about, is saloons. Essentially, kind of like bars, but basically people would go there, chat, and really talk about the issues of the day, and maybe pass around a few pamphlets. Okay, but they would talk about life in general. They talk about like philosophy. They talk about political issues, anything in general. It's kind of like a barbershop, you know, salon like that, but in actual fact, that's what they were known for. Okay, and people thought it was a hoax, like that. Actually, they never talked about politics in those places, but they did. Okay, and you know, the principle behind it is a group of people who are meeting, and they're talking about their issues. Okay. And that's what this is about, okay? You meet, you talk about the issues, you whatever is going on at the time. So, does it have to be on a specific topic initially? Like, does it have to be like, hey, the FOF group? It's like, no, you have whatever group you have, whatever you're interested in. An anime group, the video game group, the knitting group, the reggae listeners group, the C++ programmers group, the tradies, like the woodworkers group. You've got the concrete layers group, whatever group it is. You need to just talk about the issues. It has to be just a point in time where you talk about the issues. Okay, that's what the saloon principle is. Okay, salon principle. Okay, and you've got to embody that. You've got to have that period of time. People have to start talking about these things that actually matter, and that way they can address it with the mediums that I'm going to talk about how to affect change. Okay, all right, cheers guys, bye.